If you're new to in-ear monitors, chances are they're not your favorite. It's tough to get the mix just right, and you often feel isolated from everyone else in the room. After employing the tips in this video, I believe you'll end up loving your in-ear monitors. When properly mixed, in-ears offer a much better result than traditional floor wedges for you and the congregation. This video is brought to you by Behringer X32 Mastery, the fastest way for church sound techs to master the X32. And with the team license, you can enroll unlimited team members now and in the future. Finally, everyone will be on the same page. Visit x32.church or click the link in the description to learn more. All right, tip 1, use panning to create space and separation. If your in-ear mix is in stereo, utilizing the panning feature works wonders. Pan the acoustic guitar a bit to the left, the electric guitar a bit to the right, and you can do the same with vocals and other instruments, but I do recommend keeping your bass, drums, and your instrument or lead vocal dead center. It's amazing how big of a difference even the slightest panning adjustment can make. The sound becomes much wider and enables you to hear different instruments more clearly. Now keep in mind, you gotta wear both headphones for this to work, and you'll want to avoid hard panning, which is when you pan something all the way one way or the other. In general, when it comes to in-ear mixing, you don't want to go further than halfway between center and the direction that you're panning. All right, tip 2, clean up the low end on vocals. There's nothing that messes up a mix more than the roaring low end of a vocal. So start by cutting the low end on all of your vocals. Then, if the sound is too thin, bring the low back up until you're satisfied. All right, tip 3, add reverb to your mix. In-ear headphones are designed to offer complete isolation. This means you get a signal that's completely dry, which often sounds dead, unless you use reverb. To keep things simple, you can mix in the same reverb that the sound tech is using for the main mix. I recommend turning it up until you can hear it, and then dialing it back down so that it blends in. All right, tip 4, wear both headphones. It's common to see musicians with one ear in and one ear out, although there are times to do this, like in the quieter moments when you want to hear the congregation sing. For the most part, you should keep both of them in. Because when wearing only one headphone, your ears are in two different rooms, so to speak. Not only can this be damaging to your hearing, but it gives your brain a hard time trying to blend the two things together. So in short, you'll get better sound with both headphones in, while using the other tips I mentioned earlier to improve your in-ear mix. All right, tip 5, get a good pair of headphones. Of course, the quality of your headphones can make or break your mix, but this doesn't mean you have to spend hundreds on a custom pair of headphones, although if you have the budget, I'm sure you wouldn't regret it. I started with the Mi Sport-Fi M6 headphones. At around 20 bucks, they're inexpensive and they offer decent quality, although they are a bit lacking on the low end and a bit harsh on the highs. Then the same brand came out with Mi M6 Pro headphones. At around $50, they're more than twice the price, but totally worth it. I use these headphones every week and no complaints. The lows are far superior to the Sport-Fi version, and they also stay in your ears better. I'll include a link in the description to both of these headphones. All right, if you have questions, drop them in the comments. I'd be glad to answer. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, give me a thumbs up to let me know. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the little bell so that we can let you know when a new video comes out. I'll see you next time.